Hey everybody, and welcome to Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Um, if you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Okay, so there's already a lot of you here, and I normally do not have this many people waiting for me when I'm a couple minutes late. So I'm assuming you're all here because you want to see the new Htvront Auto Press. But that is what we are working on today. So last week I kind of hinted that I was going to be getting a new toy. Y'all, my sock is like balled up in my shoe. Y'all know, you ever wore like the little footy socks and then when you're walking, it goes down into the middle of your foot? I hate that. It has been balled up on my foot for like 10 minutes. So hold on because I need to fix my sock before I lose my mind. Okay. But hey, you guys. So yeah, last week I kind of hinted at the fact that I was getting a new toy, um, but I didn't get it. They didn't, like, it was at the house, but they didn't leave it there. So I had to reschedule the delivery, and I did get it. It was the Htvront Auto Press 2, which is the second version or the upgraded version of the first Auto Press. So y'all don't even remember when I got the first auto press. I know they sent it to me when they first started that Kickstart program, which was some years ago, 2, maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember. But I do know when they first started the Kickstart program for the first auto press, that was when I got that first one. And I've had it ever since. It's still going strong. I still like it. However, they did come out with a newer one, the second one. And you guys, they definitely took a lot of our pain points into consideration with this upgraded version. I did play with it a little bit today. I made this shirt with it today. Also with some of their vinyl, because they do have a Christmas bundle that's on sale right now. And they sent me the Christmas bundle. Sorry, I had to make sure my door is locked. I don't play with my door being unlocked. But yeah, so I was playing in some of their Christmas vinyl, the Christmas patterns that they sent me, and I made this shirt. But that's what we're gonna do today. We're playing with the Christmas bundle, the vinyl. So they sent me glitter, puff, and pattern in the Htvront vinyl, and we're gonna use all three. We're gonna use the puff. I tried it earlier today. I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Cause I don't know. But I'm gonna try some of the puff, the glitter, and the pattern. Okay. I am gonna say hello to a lot of you. I did already cut out my vinyl. It's already cut out here. I do have to weed it, and then you guys will get into pressing. Oh, we're also gonna press. So I'm gonna press 3 shirts. One is gonna be with the. It's gonna be basically this same design, just on a different color shirt, and I'm gonna use the I think it's black and white checkered or buffalo. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's the same pattern, just in black and white. And it's going to go on a gray shirt, and we're going to use some of the silver glitter. The second shirt is going to be black and white puff. And then the third shirt, I'm going to press a DTF transfer. I do want to get into pressing puff with it, like trying to perfect it, because there was a lot of people saying that they could get the puff to puff with the first Htvront. I was never able to do that successfully, at least not the way that I like it. I mean, does it puff? Yes. Is it like the way that I like my puff to puff? No, not necessarily. That's why I just never did it. So I think next week when I go live, we will just simply, like, straight up be playing with the heat press with the puff. I'm going to use a couple different brands. I have the Htvront here. I have Siser, and I have Atlanta vinyl. Okay, so that's what we'll do next week. This week, we're just going to play with the Christmas bundle. And then I do think I have it linked in the description box. Let me check. So yeah, I do have the Htvront Auto Press 2 Christmas bundle, which is the press with everything I'm about to show you. It's $359.99. Now, y'all, I got this information from the website, and I'm not 100% sure it's right. So don't quote me on these prices. I think there's a Black Friday price that I'm not seeing. Let me check again, because it's on the website. Oh, the pre-sale. Okay, so you do get, y'all have to go to the website, because I'm looking at it and it says pre-sale extra $50 off with the code A50, and that it says it right on the website. I'm not gonna hold you up. The website is just a little confusing to me, just a tad bit. Nonetheless, the Christmas bundle and the press only are linked in my description box. Now, I did put prices. However, the prices might be a little off. It may be way cheaper than that. I believe it is cheaper than that, actually. But anyways, okay, I'm going to say hello to everybody. Oh, I didn't even do housekeeping rules. Housekeeping rules. Hey, if you're new here, this is a live. So what does that mean? That means on my channel that I am going to interact with the chat. I'm going to answer questions in real time. I may have a story time. I may have something funny, quick, and simple to tell you. It's interactive. Okay. If you're looking for something that's straight to the point, I don't yet have a tutorial on this yet. So you're going to have to wait. Sorry. But if you're looking for something that's straight to the point, hit subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and I will have a pre-recorded video for this press on my channel, I'll say within the next 2 to 3 weeks, giving you my full opinions about it. Today, I just unboxed it today. We're playing with it. We're testing it out. And then I'll have a pre-recorded video with all of my feelings and opinions within 2 to 3 weeks. But let me scroll up to the top. Oh my gosh, the chat is lit. So I don't know if I'm going to say hello to everybody. All right. Hey, Carol Coleman, how are you? Hey, Levite, how are you? Wattis McNeil, how are you? Hey, Minerva. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Martha. Nani's Journey. Hey, Marta. Hey, Kawanda. How is everybody doing? Hey, Stephanie. What is everybody working on? Hey, Greg. Hey, Lucille. Hey, Lady Bear. How are you? Hey, Porgy Town. Val Sully. How are you? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Arlene. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sandra. How are you? Hey, Geneva. I'm just kind of scrolling quickly because, like I said, I'm not going to be able to say hello to everybody, but hey, Karen, and everybody in the bushes, how are you guys? Pull the chat back up. There we go. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Dana. All the things with T, how are you? Victoria's Creations. I'm just scrolling to see if there's any questions. Hey, Arlene. You guys, I think I did go ahead also and decide on our December trip, which is literally like less than a month away. So it's like, I don't know why I do this to myself. Every year I do this. Wait till the last second to book the trip, and then like the flights are not flighting the way I want them to flight. Hey D, how are you? Hey Sharon. Hey Louise. Hey Meredith. Hey Leslie. Hey Zelda. I mean, we still gonna go, but the flight's not flighting like I need them to flight. Hey Sandy Jones. Hey Patrice Boo, how are you? Hey Tiffany. Okay, I'm scrolling. Hey Dimps. Thank you. Hey, B plays to you. Thanks for being here. Thank you, crocheting. I appreciate it. Hey, Coretta. Thank you, Tianda. Okay, thank you, Lena. I'm scrolling. Thank you, Sharon. I keep saying I'm gonna scroll and then I don't scroll. Okay, I'm scrolling for real this time. I was trying to see if there was any questions. I don't see any. But if you have a question, one thing about this community is that if you have a question, the admins, and this is for people who are new, that the admins in my chat their names are in blue. 9 times out of 10, if you have a question that I miss, I know for a fact one of my admins would probably answer it. If not, everybody else. Okay. One thing we do here is we all help each other. So if there's a question that I miss or that maybe I'm, busy doing something and I don't see the question, I do know for a fact somebody in the chat is going to answer your question. And then, I'm pretty good at scrolling through and looking for questions. And then once I see it, I will also answer it as well. So if you ever have a question, go ahead and ask it. If I miss it, ask it again. Okay. I see all the little crafts you guys are working on. All right. I'm scrolling down to the bottom. So, but first thing I want to do is kind of talk about the Christmas bundle and what I got in it. Okay. So it came with, these are some weeding tools. Okay. And they kind of come like this, and then you just screw them together. So it came with a bunch of weeding tools. Oh, these bad boys are sharp too. This is the little, okay, so when you weed something, when you weed like vinyl, you put it in here to, this is like a little vinyl catcher. Hold on one second. Okay. But yeah, that's what this is for. I've gotten one of these off of Temu before, but and Amazon, I think they have them. But that's what came with this. It's like you weed it and then you can drop your vinyl in there, and then it also came with a squeegee. Okay, so there's that. Comes with a box with some weeding tools. And then it comes with the sublimation for dark fabric. You guys, now I have used this before. I bought this off of Amazon. You can just buy it just like this. And I have, I think, at least 2 videos on my channel using this stuff. You guys, I absolutely love this stuff right here. I've used it multiple times. I know a bunch of us have. This is a really good product, but it came with this as well. This feels like a heavy roll too. Oh yeah, this is a pretty decent sized roll. Okay, that's a pretty good size roll. And of course the directions are in there as well. I really love this product. I might do another updated video with this too. It came with glitter. Now I've never used the Htvront vinyl before, but it came with glitter vinyl, a couple different colors. It came with, this is their puff vinyl. I've also never used their puff vinyl, y'all. We about to use this today, and we don't see what they're talking about. It came with pattern. The patterns that they have in here are so cute. This is one of them on my shirt. This is another one that we're going to be using today. But let me open it up and show you guys. Some of these patterns are so cute, and they look like fabric. Some of them do. Like the one I'm wearing, I feel like looks like fabric, but it's not. It's vinyl. So it's just kind of like I don't know if it's leopard or cheetah. This is in the pattern package, but I don't see nothing on it. It just looks red to me. Unless I'm missing something. This just looks red. I don't know. It's another one in here that's like that. That's black. Don't look like it's anything on, and green. Don't look like anything is on it. It just looks like a solid color. There's another. Okay, so I think that first one is cheetah and this one is leopard. I think. I don't know. What's the difference between a cheetah and a leopard? They look the same to me. Well, these don't look the same, but the animals do look the same to me. But I'm assuming this is cheetah and this is leopard. Or is this leopard and this cheetah? I don't know. Whatever. They got the green. That's cute. It's red. What is this called? Buffalo pattern. And then this one, I don't know what this is either. It just looks like a solid color, kind of like the other ones. And then there's two more. We got cheetah, we got snow leopard, we got regular leopard. Giraffe. Is this giraffe? Okay, let me quit. This do look like giraffe though. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Anyways, these are the patterns. These are all cute. And then, hold on, y'all. It's a couple more things. I just want to put these back. It do look like giraffe. I don't know. And then they have a sublimation paper. A sublimation paper. I've never used their sublimation paper either. But you get sublimation paper in there. And then they have the transfer paper for light fabrics. Also, I've never used this one either. And it came with a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt ruler, and it also has a guide in here. So let's open this up. This little pouch, I like this. I like stuff like this, like these pouches. Like this is a really nice pouch. I might use that for something else. Okay, so it comes with a t-shirt ruler guide, which just tells you how to use the actual t-shirt ruler, which is, it looks like it's just one. Oh, okay. So it's one ruler, but it has adult, youth, toddler, infant, and then V-neck, all on the same ruler. Oh, this is nice. Let me find something to put behind it so y'all can see it. Okay. So the t-shirt rulers that I had purchased off of Amazon, they give you like 4 or 5 different rulers that are for adult, youth, toddler, infant. This one it has all of the measurements on one ruler. So adult, youth, toddler, infant, and then that is for the V-neck. This comes down right here. I'm going to assume it's just for more measurement, or is that for the armpit placement? I'm not sure what this piece is for. What's this piece for, y'all? I ain't never used a fancy ruler like this one. This one's fancy. It don't say. Square it off? Maybe. I'm not sure what this piece is for. because it has to go this way. So yeah, it has to go this way. I'm assuming to, I don't know. I'm not sure what that's for. But no, I like this ruler. This one's a really nice one. I'll probably use it today when we get over there. Okay, so that was everything. Pretty sure that's everything that they sent me. So let me go ahead and weed this vinyl that I have cut out already, and then we will get to pressing. But what are you guys? What are you guys working on? I got the Htvront swing away. Yeah, I think it is for how far down you want it to go on the actual shirt. But I thought that's what the top part would have been for. I don't know. Maybe it's just for extra security. I'm not sure. When I get over there to press the shirt, I'll lay it down and see if I can figure it out. Because I don't know what that piece is for, and it doesn't really say it on the instructions. It just says to measure it vertically and horizontally. That's all it says. Tiffany, that could be it. The only problem is that it's not a continuous count. Okay, so like on the side here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when you open this up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't, like, it starts over. It has one going this way and then one counting upwards going that way. So it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not doing that. So I'm not sure, but I'll see if I can figure it out when I get over there. But I'm weeding this pattern vinyl first. Now, I've seen this kind of pattern before, obviously, dozens of times or whatever. I never really cared for this pattern, but when I opened it up and I actually pressed it, I'm like, okay, this is actually kind of cute. What is it called? The buffalo pattern? I think that's what it's called. Is all the colors called buffalo pattern, or is it just the red? That's what I don't know. Okay, so Bobby says it's for logo placement. That makes sense. Maybe like left chest or something for smaller designs. Maybe that's what it's for. I'm so unprofessional. I don't even know what the t-shirt. That's how you know I don't sell my stuff. Chill. I just be on here throwing stuff on the shirt because it's for me. I still haven't made a shirt that says that, and I keep saying I was gonna make one. It's for me. F-A. It's for me. This is weeding pretty good though, as well. Hey everybody. Buffalo check. Okay. That's for all the colors. So all the colors are called buffalo check, or was it just red? Is it just red? There's the first one. That's cute. It looks like fabric. Thank you, Evelyn. Okay, so all the colors are called that. Okay. followed by the color. Cool. I want to talk about something so bad, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Maybe I'll talk about it on my other channel. So for those that don't know, I do have another channel and I've been posting over there. I did post a vlog last week. I vlogged Levi's birthday. So Levi turned 6 last week. I vlogged his birthday and I kind of spoke a little bit about my foster care parent or foster parent woes. And I'll talk a little bit about it here, but for the most part, I was going to keep that content over there. But just something I was talking about in regards to being a foster parent was the system, the workers, CPS, the whole it's a mess. It's a mess. And I don't know if it's like this in other states, because I do know this type of thing is a state by state type of situation. But let me just say, for Michigan, in the county that I live in, they're a mess. And after I posted that video, I said that we had court to figure out if Gavin was going to be returning to his mother or not. And at the time I was recording that video, that was the case. So the court was supposed to be this Thursday and this Friday. And they pushed it back to February because of one of his parents is basically stalling. And it's the fact that they're allowing them to do it that is really frustrating me. But yeah, I kind of went into detail on my other channel about that, and I will have to post another video because, like I said, after I posted that video, some more craziness happened that has my anxiety like through the roof. I don't think I linked it. My other channel. Let me add it. Thank you, Leslie. It is. It's so broken. It's so messed up. It's in every aspect of the word messed up or phrase messed up. It is something people they should be ashamed of themselves. Not everybody. And like I said, I can't speak for other states. I can only speak from my experience, what I'm going through in my county right now with the situation that I'm in. But I listen to a lot of true crime, and in the true crime community, there is a lot of true crime cases that involve foster children. So, honestly, I know it's not just Michigan that's messed up. But, Shamika, you fostered 13 years. Was it the same kid for that long? Like, can you foster one kid that long? I don't think you can. But let me go ahead and link my other channel in the description box. I keep forgetting to add it to my default upload. But yeah, I posted that that vlog yesterday or last week. I have another one that I just edited. I'm not eligible to go live yet on that channel because I haven't hit the enough I think it's subscribers. I think after you get a certain amount of subscribers, you can go live. I'm not sure. Now I don't remember. It's been so long. But I know I'm not eligible to go live just yet, which is why I haven't. I have to post videos. But when I am eligible to go live, I will go live over there to kind of talk about that stuff more. But I just finished recording. It was kind of like a get ready with me in chat. I was talking about, here's the other one. This is the glitter. I will say it's not as sparkly as some of the other glitter that I've used, but it's not bad. But this is the glitter. Here's some more glitter. Yeah, let me go ahead and link that real quick. I just finished recording or uploading or editing. I'm not done uploading it yet. Recording another vlog where I was talking about YouTube. I got a comment, or it was a DM actually, a little while ago, where somebody said that they had seen one of my videos and they were really inspired by me and they wanted tutorials as well, but they were scared because they thought that I would think they were copying me. Okay, I just added the link to my other channel in the description box. So if you refresh, you should be able to see it. I have to go out and go back in. Okay. Yep. I just added my other channel to the description box. Okay. Several, but the longest one was 10 years. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you definitely have to have a heart for it. Do you have that design in rhinestones? Lena, I don't believe so. Tiandra, they're definitely short. They are definitely short. And I talked about that in my blog. And that's kind of how like I ended up in the situation I'm in, is because they're short. And what they did to me was kind of bold because of the fact that they're short. But yeah, I talked about that as well. But anyways, the next video that I have coming out, I was kind of inspired to do that particular video because, you know, somebody was like, she sent me a DM and she was like, Angel, I'm really inspired by you. I watch your videos all the time. I want to start a YouTube channel, kind of teaching some of the things that you have taught. I've never done it because my tutorials will be similar to yours and I never wanted you to think I was copying you. And that kind of like threw me off. And I was just like, what? Number one, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person to where like, I'm like, oh, you're copying me. Or, you know, I don't think that way. I don't, because to be perfectly honest, like nothing I do or nothing I've shown on my channel, nothing I've taught on my channel did I invent. I haven't invented any of these things. I'm not the inventor, creator, originator, none of that. Okay? Like, you guys call me the Puff Queen, but I know for a fact, because I follow them, I know for a fact there's people out here who do puff better than me. That's who taught, those people is who taught me. And, you know, I come back and I teach you guys what I learned. And so if you want to take anything that I'll have taught on this channel and you want to take it to your channel, I encourage that. When you upload your video, please tag me so I can like it and comment on it and share it, because that's what I'm going to do. I never, or would never, see somebody else's tutorial that looks similar to mine and be like, oh my gosh, she copied me. Because I know for a fact somebody can look at my tutorial and say the same thing. Because again, I'm not the creator or originator. I'm not the first person to teach Canva, and I won't be the last. I'm not the first person to teach Puff, and I'm not going to be the last. I'm not the first person to teach sublimation, and I'm not going to be the last. Everybody has their own sauce that they add to their, you know, to what they teach and how they teach. Everybody reaches a different kind of audience. The people that watch me versus like the people that watch Angie Holden, them two different communities. I can tell you that right now. Them two different kinds of people. Me and Angie Holden have done similar tutorials. Me and Patrice have done similar tutorials. Me and whoever else is on here teaching that I don't know or have never come across probably have taught on some of the same things if they're in the craft community the way that I am. Everybody has their own sauce. Everybody brings something different to the table. Everybody has different teaching styles. There are some people who go into grave detail and will literally go super, super slow, and people love them for that. There are some people who, I mean, everybody is just different. Everybody's different. Everybody teaches different. Everybody learns differently. Everybody just has their own sauce. So if you ever learn something from my channel and you want to take it to your channel and take your sauce and put it onto it and then teach your community or the community, because really we're all a part of the same community, you are free to do that. I encourage it. I would never think that you are copying me. There's enough YouTube out here for everybody. There is millions of channels, like millions of channels, okay? And there's millions of channels that are all similar, okay? The only thing, and I talk about this in that video, that there's a difference between being inspired by somebody and stealing something from somebody, right? So if I'm teaching you how to do, typically I don't teach you guys how to do, like how to create a file that I'm selling. I might teach you how to create something similar, but like if it's a file that I made, like this shirt that I'm wearing, I made this file and I sell this file, but I don't have a video on how to make this exact file because I don't want you to recreate this file because I'm selling this one. But I have showed you guys the knockout method so that you could, which is what I used to make this. I have showed you guys the knockout method so that you can take that and go recreate. So now I give you options. You can either use the knockout method I taught you, which is the same method I used to make this image here, this SVG, and go make your own. Or if you don't want to, you can buy mine. You have options. But I've never taught you how to make this exact SVG because this is one that I sell. But I have taught you how you can go make your own, right? So if you take that information and then you create a file that looks exactly like this, then I might be a little irritated with that. Sis, you got to do something else. So there is a difference between being inspired by and stealing. I don't even like the word copying, period. It's you either were inspired by me or you stole something from me. And I really don't feel like there's a gray area between the two. You can always take what I taught you and go make your own, whatever it is. And again, I'm the type of person, when you make your videos, DM me your channel so I can go subscribe to it. But that's what the next vlog is going to be about. Hey, everybody popping in. And Tiffany, the viral styles, everybody always has their own little twist to it. If you like, even with the side seam bows, I feel like everybody had a little bit of a tweak to it, right? So it's still the same concept, but the way that everybody presented it was a little bit different. They took the idea, the viral idea, which is putting a design on the side, and they added their own little twist to it. So you got so many different ideas. Like I use HTV. I think Patrice just used bling. People did, obviously the embroidery. People use fabric. People use glitter. You had this kind of bow, a Santa bow, an elf bow, a Grinch bow. There was just so many different plays on that concept. And nobody was out here like, oh, you copied me. Oh, you copied me. That's how you have to do it. D, correct. As long as you don't steal nothing, you good. Thank you, Donzel. Okay, I don't see any questions, so we're gonna go get to pressing. Yes, it is. The prayer changes things is in my Etsy shop. It's just the SVG. I don't think I did this in a I don't think I did this one in a rhinestone. I think it's just the SVG. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the heat press. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. We're gonna talk about the differences between the first one and the second one, and then we're gonna press this stuff. We do have to test out some of this puff. I did cut off just for the gray and the white, because these are the two colors I'm using, the gray and the white. So I do have a couple test pieces that I cut off, and we're gonna test those out first, and then we'll press the whole design, because I don't know. But let me add in my heat press. Why does it look so grainy? All right, can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Yes? Okay, cool. All right, so they sent it to me in blue. I would have wanted white, but nonetheless, we're here. Okay, so yep, you all can hear me. Okay, great. Okay, so this is the Auto Press 2. Let me bring y'all in a little bit more so y'all can see it. One of my favorite things about this is this part here, how it goes up and down. And I actually did not realize that it came up until like after I was using it for like 2 hours. Okay, after I recorded my reel and all of that, that was when I realized that this moves. This is the screen, so you can have it flat, you can lift it all the way up. I love that. Okay. The second thing that I love is this right here. So on the other one, it doesn't have these little, it's almost literally like they took every little thing that we complained about and was like, okay, boo, I got you. Because on the other one, it has a whole bunch of, not a whole bunch, but it has buttons on it. And some people were kind of confused as to what some of the buttons did, especially because it was an auto press and they couldn't necessarily figure out how to turn the auto off, turn it on, turn it off, things like that. So with this new one, and let me get in close so y'all can see it. Okay, you have your buttons up here, but then it also has the directions of what those buttons are right here. And you can peel this off if you, because I almost did peel it off until I realized what it was. But you can peel this off if you want to. You don't have to. So it tells you this is the power button, power button. This is the temperature, the time, the pressure, the mode. That's what these buttons are. Then this is increase, auto, decrease, and custom, and start. So if you don't have it on auto and you want to start it, that's what this button is for, but it tells you everything right here. It's a guide of what these buttons are. So you're not guessing like, oh, what does this button mean? It's to customize. So I thought that was a really good idea that they did that. Being able to lift this up was a really good idea. Another thing that they took into consideration was the space between here. Now, it's still not super, super big. However, it is for sure bigger amount of space between the bottom and the top. Way more space. And then the last thing is this one pulls completely out. You see that? It pulls completely out. The other one was like this, I believe. So this pulls completely out. Look how far out that comes. Okay. Literally, it was like they took every single pain point that we had and was like, y'all about to shut up. Y'all about to shut up. In 3, 2, 1, y'all about to shut up. And then obviously another big one is the pressure. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on. I think it was 310. Let me double check though. Let me get the directions. All right, so I'm going to actually press the DTF transfer first. I know for DTF it's 315. So I'm going to take the temperature up to 315 and for 15 seconds. Now, the only thing I haven't figured out is the time increments goes up and down by 5. Has anybody who already has one been able to fix that or, go around that to be able to go up by ones? Because I know when you're doing bling, the time is 12 seconds, but I haven't figured out how to get it to go up by ones instead of 5s. That's the only issue I was having. Latasha, I haven't tried it yet. Well, yes, I did. I'm lying. Let me show y'all. Okay, so I tried it earlier and I was not impressed. However, I'm going to keep playing with it because Puff is really finicky and fussy as is. And so, yeah. This was my results. This is Atlanta Vinyl and Siser Gold. So this is what I did earlier. Now I did it twice because I wanted to see the difference between my Htvront Auto Press. I mean my not Htvront, my Racoma and my Htvront. So the top one is the Htvront. The issue I had was that look, it's really wrinkly. And then my gold really didn't puff at all. It almost looks like brick, not puff. It really kind of looked weird. And then this is the one that I did on the Racoma. Y'all, pink puff, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what it is about pink puff, but it just be like, not today, girl, not today. But my gold looks way better. That actually looks like puff, not brick. So that's why I said I'm gonna need a whole live dedicated to the puff because it's, you gotta play with it. You gotta play with it. I'm gonna do the other thing, and again, maybe an issue that I have is that I do not read directions. So, because it says 130 pounds right on here for the pressure, but then when you look at the directions on here, it says kilograms. Like, why would y'all do that? Why would y'all do that? So, specifically for the pattern, it says that mid pressure, which is 5 to 8 kg. And then up here it says pounds. Chill. Is that not the English version? I'm so confused by these directions. It don't make no doggone sense. Because now this one says something totally different. I'm about to Google it. Yeah, I'm about to Google it. It's not hitting me at all. Yeah, I don't read the directions at all until I mess up. And then I'm like, hold on, wait. Where's the directions? Hold on. Okay, so this says 5 to 8. Let me look up 8 kilograms to pounds. Okay, boo, that can't be right. Y'all, I'm pretty sure I can read. So oh, I mean, it still don't go down far enough though. Okay. Who said that? Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, so I did switch it to kg. Cool. Thank you for that. However, this says on the directions, it says heat press. This is for the pattern. 295 to 310 mid pressure, and then it says in parentheses 5 to 8 kg. baby, this don't go lower than 20. So it goes 20 to 80. 80 is the highest. 20 is the lowest. And this says 5 to 8. Maybe it means 50 to 80. Maybe it means 50 to 80. Because, baby, ain't no way. Hey, Eve. How are you? I know I can read, y'all. That say, hopefully y'all can see it. That says mid-pressure 5 to 8 kg, right? Don't that say that? It sure do. It sure does say it. And it says it on all three of them. So that's what I'm just going to assume it means 50. But that how is 80? If 80 is the highest, how is that mid-pressure? That's high pressure, right? Because it doesn't go any higher than 80. 80 would be the highest. So if you're telling me mid-pressure and then 50 to 80, 80 being the highest, it would have to be 50 then, right? Yeah, these directions are a little unclear, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. So I'm gonna press the DTF transfer first. Right, it does go up to Kawanda. I switched it to kg because the directions are in kg. But it does go up to 170 pounds. But it only goes up to 80 kilograms. So I'm going to press this DTF transfer. I'm gonna put the pressure on DTF, I believe, has to get pressed on firm pressure. So I'm gonna put this up to 80. That's as high as it goes. It's on kilograms, not pounds. So I have it on the highest pressure for kilograms. For kilograms, which is 80. Y'all, hold on. I can't press on the side. I gotta move over a little bit. Okay. And then I also believe the pre-sale orders, which the pre-sale orders in the 20th, right? I'm going to do a quick pre-press. Rachel, that's what wait, is that what I saw? I think that is what I saw. Yeah, because I looked up 8 kilograms and it says 17 pounds for 8 kilograms. That's why I was like, wait a minute, it don't even go down to 17 pounds. So that, because the directions say 5 to 8. 5, not 50, to 8, not 80. But we can't even go down to 8. So it didn't, these directions are just a tad bit unclear on this vinyl. So I'm just going to go with, it says mid-pressure. I'm just going to go with mid-pressure for the vinyl. But I'm doing a DTF transfer. And this is the Detroit Lions DTF transfer that I did a video on in Canva. I made this from scratch in Canva. Look how crisp that is. That looks really good. And then I ordered it from Atlanta Vinyl. And I have 2 videos on this on my channel. So this is going to be firm pressure 315 degrees for 15 seconds. And then it has to cool, and then we peel and we press a second time. It does have a little bit of a smell to it, but it is brand new. Today is the first day I've used this press, so I am assuming that after it gets a little, worn in, the smell will go away. Yep, okay, so that's what I thought. The pre-sale does end on the 20th. Um, they start shipping out the blue and the white on the 20th, and then the purple, I believe, does not start shipping until December 13th. If you want the purple. And when you guys are ordering, you do have to specify. I don't know if there's like maybe a box you have to write it in or something you have to check. But I did see on the website that if you want a specific color, you do have to make sure you specify that. Otherwise, you'll just get a random color. Whatever color they pick up, that's what you're gonna get. So if you do want a specific color, make sure before you place your order, you figure out where that information is so that you can make sure you get the color that you want. Oh, that looks so good. That looks real good. I'm going to cover this with a Teflon sheet and we press it a second time for it's 5 seconds. I don't know if I missed it, but did anybody say whether you were able to adjust the time, not by fives? That looks so good. You guys, okay? And Detroit. Is Detroit number 1 or number 2? Isn't it Detroit and the Chiefs are number 1 and number 2 in the league? Did I hear that? I think I heard my husband say that earlier. That looks amazing. Okay, Detroit going to the Super Bowl this year. Y'all heard it here first. Look how that looks really, really good though. Okay. So, and I'm feeling it. When you press a DTF transfer, that second press is really supposed to make it adhere to the shirt. Like you shouldn't be able to feel your edges the way that you can like with vinyl. Okay. It should be adhered. You shouldn't be able to like scratch it. You shouldn't be able to none of that. And that's how it feels. It feels good, which means it's a good press. Okay. So it does press DTF transfers. Obviously, the real test will be the wash test, but just feeling it, y'all, there was one press I did. Remember when I had that one press? I'm not going to say the name, but I had that one press where I had pressed it and then the vinyl was peeling off of it after I pressed it like 3 times. Yeah, we don't want that. This ain't that. Okay, that feels good. All right. The next one is, where's my shirt? The next one is, I think it's this gray one. What? So they are, so the Detroit's number 1? Who number 1? Detroit or the Chiefs? I know they was number 1 and number 2. I don't know who number 1 is though. I know. So listen, I'm 34 years old and I've never, now I don't watch, granted, I don't watch football on a regular basis. However, I do know that me and my husband have been together for 10 years. And as long as I've been with him, I've never seen the Lions winning. I've also never seen a 46-6 score, a 42-6 score with the Lions winning in my 34 years of living. And that's what the score was the other night. Okay. I was cooking or cleaning. I was doing something. And my husband was in the living room yesterday watching the Lions game. And I looked up and it said like 42-6 with the Lions winning. I said, I had my glasses on. I said, does that say 42-6? He was like, yep. It's a good time to be alive, wife. That's how my husband talks. It's a good time to be alive. I've never seen that. And my dad and my son were at the game last night, yesterday as well. I'm talking. I don't even know what I'm doing. This is the glitter. Let's look at the directions for the glitter. It says 300 to 320 mid pressure for 15 to 20 seconds. Cool peel. Okay, so I'm on 315. I'm going to leave it there. It says mid pressure. So I'm going to, it's on firm right now. I'm going to put it on 60. And then my time, I'm going to put on 20 for the glitter. I'm going to go ahead and press that. But yeah, I've never seen no score like that when it comes to the Lions. Okay, so Lynn says they go just by 5. Okay. Yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl this year for sure. For sure. The Chiefs are number 1, Lions are number 2, and Bills are number 3. Okay. It says a cool peel, so I'm just using a shirt here to kind of pull the heat out because I'm impatient. I don't like waiting. That looks good. And then this is the pattern that we're going to put right inside of there. And the pattern said that it was, I don't think I'm going to change it though. It says, yeah, it says about the same. I'm just going to drop the time down to 15 seconds. I don't even know what NFC, AFC, I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means, girl. I don't know sports that well. I just know the Lions are winning. That's all I know. And the only reason I know that is because my house is quiet when the Lions game is on. When the Lions were losing, my husband would be standing up in front of the TV screaming, y'all do this every week, every Sunday. Oh my God, y'all do this every week. That's literally all I heard for 4 hours every time the Lions played when they were losing. So I haven't been hearing that this season and then last season. So that's how I know something Something's happening. It's awfully quiet in my living room when the Lions play now. That looks so good. I am kind of falling in love with this pattern. All right. Here's our second shirt. I like the glitter. I will say it's not as sparkly as some of the other brands that I've used. But I do like it. I think I'm gonna give this one away at the end of the live. I think I'm gonna give this shirt away. This is a Fruit of the Loom large. I'm pretty sure I got this from Walmart. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give this away at the end of the live. If the puff comes out right, I'll probably give that one away too. But I don't know, y'all. We'll see. I don't like this color pink. It's like a heather. Maybe I won't give this one away because it also has like a little kangaroo on it too. But I don't really like this color. That's why I'm using it for this, testing this out. Actually, no, we have to test out our puff first. Okay. So I got me a test shirt here. And then I got 2 strips, white and gray. These are puff vinyl. This is the fun part. Okay. So the directions say 300 to 320. That's high. I'm going to start on 300. So I'm going to put this on 300. And it says mid pressure. Okay. It says mid pressure and it says 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on 60. And then I'm going to put the seconds on 10. These settings are stressing me out. All right, I'm going to cut 2 pieces. And we're going to give them some test presses. All right, we're going to do white and we're going to do gray, which is what I cut out. And this is the Htvront vinyl. I'm going to put them in the middle. So this is 300 degrees, mid pressure for 10 seconds. If this does, and it should only be 1 press. If it doesn't press, we'll go up by 5. Yeah, I think my carrier sheet stuck to the plate. It did. Okay, so I'm not mad at this. It's puffed, but it's not 100% smooth. But I'm not mad. Can you guys see the puffage? It puffed really good. It is puffed 100%. It's not 100% smooth. And let me put you guys more in the ring light so you can see. You see the texture on it? Not bad though. I was actually expecting way worse. So what I'm gonna do without changing any of the settings, I'm going to take a smooth Teflon sheet and I'm going to press it again. Same time, same temperature, same pressure. And I'm going to see if it smooths it out on the second press. Just so we can get it perfect. Y'all know how I am about my puff. I like it to be puffed and smooth. That's what it's supposed to look like. No, that actually looks worse. So, only press it once. It's still puffed, but now there's more texture than it was the first time. It's even more wrinkly. So, let's try. I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to add 5 degrees, and I'm going to add 10 kgs, is that how you say it? Kgs of pressure. Just to see if we can get a smooth press on the first try. That looks worse. That looks, let me get my notebook because I gotta write this down. This is good information from my ebook. So we got Htvront, gray and white. The first one I did 360 kg for 10 seconds. Same with the white. The second one, which is the one I just did, was 305, 70 kg for 10 seconds. And this actually looks worse than the first one. As far as texture, it did still puff, but look at that texture. That looks way worse. So yeah, I don't like that. The first one, the 360 kg for 10 seconds was better. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down in pressure. I'm gonna take the temperature back down to 300 because that seemed like it was a good temperature. I'm going to take the pressure down to 50. Let's try that. And I think my carrier sheets are still on here. They are. Where my scissors go? There they go. Why my carrier sheets keep getting stuck? Okay. This one is 310 seconds, 50 kg. No, I don't like that either. The first press still this one looks the same as the other one. It's puffed, but it's got a lot of texture. Let me press it. Let me cover it and press it a second time and see if it goes away. Yeah, I'm gonna answer you guys' questions in 1 second. I'm actually gonna press this for. I'm gonna stop it at 5 seconds. Nah, it looks the same. Okay, that's. Can you guys see the texture? This is the one I just did right here. Okay, so still so far, the first one looks the best. So I'm gonna go back to the first, which was 360 for 10 seconds. The heat could be too high. I could take it down. Let me put it on my 280. Let me try that. That's normally what I press on. I normally press on 280. All right, I'm going to look at your guys' questions. So no clamp handle. Miss Sadie, nope, this one is an auto press. Some of you guys are saying you like the texture. I don't particularly care. I'm not bothered by it per se. If it's a little bit like how the first press was, that amount of texture doesn't bother me. But I don't like when it's really, really wrinkly like this one. I don't like that. Yeah, Miss Sadie, that's what I was saying. A little bit of texture is okay. The first press was okay. The other ones with all that texture, I don't understand. Is it the puff material that maybe heat? Heat is heat. However, heat, pressure, time, it definitely all plays a role in your results for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to do 280, 10 seconds at 60 kg. Yeah. Let's see how that one works. So I didn't like that setting. Oh. Still some texture, but not that much. It's not bad. Not terrible. It's still not perfectly smooth like I would like it. I'm going to try parchment paper. Oh, this parchment paper beat up. I'm going to stop it at 5 seconds. So I'm going to press it again, 280, 60 kg for 5 seconds to see if it smooths out. Okay, so it didn't really smooth out, but it didn't get any worse either. Okay. So this one was 280. This one isn't bad. 280 for both. 60 kg for 10 seconds. I'm going to take the pressure up. I'm going to take the pressure. I'm going to put the pressure all the way up. I'm going to see what it does. So this one's 280. Pressure is all the way up on 80 kg for 10 seconds. Just it's not that I prefer it. I just changed it to the kg because that's what the directions were in. It looks the same. It looks the same. I wonder if this is that puff. You know how some puff just is a textured kind of puff? Because this one also, it looks the same as the other one. Tiny bit, sorry y'all, camera's like backwards. Tiny bit of texture, not super, super smooth, but this isn't bad. I'm trying to see if I can get it smooth, like baby smooth. That's what I want. Baby smooth. I'm gonna try 290. I'm running out of my test squares. So this one is 290. It looks the same. I think this is that puff that's just got the texture to it, because now it's just all looking the same. The gray on this one looks worse. I think that one looked the best. For both the gray and the white, I think this one looked the best. That's the one I just did right here. That one. And that gray, I don't know if you guys can see it. The gray is really wrinkly. The white is okay. This one is the one I think that came out the best. Again, still a tiny bit of texture. It's not super, super smooth. But I think this might be that puff that just has texture. I'm going to circle this setting, which was 280 degrees, 80 kilograms, which is the highest, for 10 seconds. That's what I'm going to go with, okay? Y'all see all these test presses? Y'all got to test your puff. And it seems like it only does one press as well, because anytime I pressed it a second time, it looked crazy. But let me see if you guys had any questions. Yep, it does have a $50 code. This is the Htvront. I have one more square. I'm gonna try it even lower, because some of y'all are saying reduce the heat even more. I got one more test square. So I will put it on. The other one was what, 280? I'll put it on 260. I think that might be too low. I'll do 265. Yeah, I'll do 265. You said that's the issue, the brand. What was the highest heat you used? The highest I did was 305. It looked horrible on that one. It's either 5 or 10 seconds, and 5 seconds is way too quick. Marilyn, I did plan on trying this with my manual press. Matter of fact, I might cut it on. I have to cut this one off to cut that one on. Y'all don't want to blow a fuse up in here. I've done that before. Okay. This one is, I got another carrier sheet up under there. Lord Jesus. Damn. Okay, so this one's 265, 80 kg, which is the highest pressure, 10 seconds. Please be smooth. It did nothing. Y'all, it's not even puffed. And my shirt wrinkled. I think that's what it was. I'm gonna cut a little more piece. Let's try that again. Okay, 265, 80 kg, or 10 seconds. The white did nothing. Literally nothing. The gray still has texture, and the white didn't even puff, like, at all. It didn't. The carrier sheet won't even really come off of it. Oh, hold on now. Hold on. The white looks good. It could. No. It's okay. So it's not as puffed, but it is smooth. Hopefully y'all can see that. The white is not as puffed, but it does look smooth. And then the gray, same thing, not as puffed, but it does look smooth. So I am going to press it a second time for 5 seconds. I'm going to stop it at 5 seconds. Well, no, yeah. Time for 5 seconds. Oh, okay, okay. The white looks good. Now I'm about to cut some more because the white actually looks good. Look how smooth that looks on the white. The gray still has a tiny bit of texture, but not as much. Okay, that's looking. It's just not as puffed. It's just not as puffed. I'm gonna press it one more time. No parchment paper for 5 more seconds, just to see. I wonder if I could have did this on 270. Yeah, that looks way better. Look at that. That white looks good. Okay, I'm gonna cut some more. This one was, let me write this down. 265, 80 kg. But I did 20 seconds to get it to look like that. So I want to cut this up. The heat. I'm going to cut the heat up. Yo, we still have to press the shirt. I just want my settings to be right. That's all. Okay, so I'm going to cut the time to 10, and I'm going to cut the heat to 275. Hopefully that gives us the perfect. Y'all. Okay, so some of y'all saying you don't like Htvront, some are saying you do. All right, I'm gonna do the one I just did was 265, 80 kg, and I ended up doing a total of 20 seconds. I did 10, 5, and 5. This one is 275, 80 kg for 10 seconds. I went up 10 degrees. That looks better. The gray looks good, and it's puffed. This one might be one of the better ones. This one right here. A little bit of texture. The gray looks really good, and it's puffed. It's not as smooth as the other one, though. I wonder if I add. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna go back down in temperature and add a pressing pillow. So I'm gonna go back down to the other settings where it was smooth, but it wasn't puffed. and then add a pressing pillow. I want to try 272 though, so I'm gonna cut these one more time. I'm gonna try 265 with the pressing pillow. Mm. Oh, it fell down there. The gray. I don't think the gray likes the pressing pillow, but the white does. And I'm gonna stop that at 5 seconds. Oh yeah, the white looks good. See, this is why an ebook about puff is needed, because every color just acts different. Now I got the white perfect. Look at that. Look at the white. The white is puffed, smooth. And the gray still has a little bit of texture. Okay. This is why an ebook is needed, because these colors, y'all running out of room. I'm gonna do it one more time. 270, no pressing pillow. What was that one I just did? I just did 265, 80, 10 with pillow. They're not twins, they're sisters, basically. Okay, 270 might be it. 270 might be it. There's a tiny bit of texture, but this is definitely, where'd it go? This is definitely one of the better presses. Okay, this one was 270, 80 kg for 10 seconds. Tiny bit of texture. The other one, white, to me, this one don't have no texture on it. I was able to get the white perfect with 265, 80 kg, 10 seconds with a pillow. The gray actually looks better on this press that I just did. So the gray looked better. Hold on, y'all. I gotta write this down. You see all my notes? Okay? I done wrote down 50 different things. But the white and the gray, to me, have different settings. So the gray was 270, 80 kg for 10 seconds. No pillow. The white was 265, 80 kg. Oops, 80 kg, 10 seconds with a pillow. The problem with these colors having different settings like that is when you're trying to layer it, which is what I'm about to do. That's the only issue. I'm going to do a pre-press on this. And then sometimes, like, I just did all of that, and then I can go and press these two things, and they both look terrible. That has happened to me before as well. So we about to figure it out. I'm going to press both of these at the same time because I don't want to press either one twice. So we're going to do, this is the gray. I'm actually going to cut these real close because I only want to press this stuff once. So I'm cutting very, very close to the vinyl so that I only have to press everything one time. I would definitely say though, I do like the press. Now, when it comes to puff, again, everybody has their own kind of expectations when it comes to puff vinyl. Because I am like truly in love with puff vinyl, like a lot. I do prefer for my results to be a little bit more, I guess, perfect. But that's just me and my standards and what I like. I'm gonna do this one, 270, 80 kg for 10 seconds. Everybody, you know, has their own standards when it comes to puff vinyl. That white looks crazy. That white looks crazy. Let's try that again. But yeah, I've always had the best results with my my standard heat press. Oh, that looks better. I've always had better results when it comes to puff with my standard heat press. Like this, it just, for me, like it's okay. It has texture. Both of them do. It's an okay press. For me, I just really, really like smooth presses. So that's why I tend to go for my standard heat press. But for everything else, bling, you know, I do plan on doing some bling next week too. Can y'all see the puff on the gray? This is the glitter, the black glitter. And then this is the white. This actually doesn't look bad. It does have texture, definitely. Can you see the texture? That one has a lot of texture. You know what I'm going to do? No, I'm not going to do it. I'll do it next week because I've already been on here almost 2 hours. Okay. I'm going to go on over to the other camera. I'm going to turn this off. I am going to give away this, the gray shirt. I'm not going to give this one away, but I will give away the gray one. Okay, so next week I'll use that press and see if I can get into the Atlanta vinyl. The Atlanta vinyl puff. This was the Htvront. I also have some Siser puff. So next week I definitely plan on, I'm going to use this press some more. So next week we'll do some bling, which I don't think there'll be any issues with the bling because the first one never had any issues. I'm going to do some bling and I'm going to test out some Siser puff and some Atlanta vinyl puff. But these are the 3 shirts we did. You guys, the DCF transfer pressed beautifully. This is the first one. Okay, you see them edges? Them edges is laid, honey. Fried, dyed, laid to the side. So this looks really good. Really impressed with that. And it feels like it's how DCF is supposed to feel. So there's that one. And the reason why I'm giving away, I don't know if I told y'all, I think I did tell y'all last week, I have so many shirts. I could have a whole like walk-in closet of just shirts that I have made. This is the second one. This is the one I'll go ahead and give away. It's a gray Fruit of the Loom in a size large. We use the Htvront glitter as well as the, what is it? Buffalo check black or buffalo check white. I don't know. This pattern. This is the one I'm going to go ahead and give away. And then this is the Htvront puff. And then I put some glitter in the middle, but it's the gray puff, black glitter in the middle. It almost looks like shimmer versus glitter. It looks more shimmery than it does, or shiny than it does glittery, but it's supposed to be the black glitter. And that's the white. I don't really like it. But that's that. Okay. I'm also going to try out this puff in my my Romeo heat press as well and see if it has a different outcome. And then, like I said, we're going to try the Atlanta vinyl and the Siser vinyl next week. Okay. So for this shirt, I am going to go ahead and do a giveaway. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I'm getting real sleepy and I'm kind of hungry. Okay, StreamYard giveaway. There we go. I have to sneeze. Okay, the word is prayer. Where's my phone? All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tiffany, what kind of shirts? Paula, it definitely could be the pressure. I did have it on the highest pressure setting, so I can't get it to go any higher than that. But the word is prayer. And this is for the gray prayer changes things shirt that I pressed with the pattern. Oh, best deals for shirts. I don't have a video on that, but I either get them from Jiffy Shirts or I get them straight from the website. So I'll order Gildan shirts from the Gildan website, or I'll order Bella Canvas shirts from the Bella Canvas website, or I'll get them from Jiffy Shirts. Jiffy, it's not even Jiffy Shirts no more. It's called Jiffy.com now. I actually have to place an order because I keep going into Michael's to buy them. And normally I will place an order for, like when I do giveaways, I either do the Walmart shirts or I do the Gildan shirts, and then I use the Bella Canvas for myself. And I haven't placed the order in a while. But if I had a large order I had to do, I definitely wouldn't go into Michael's. I would, like I said, either order from, if I was in a time crunch, I would go to Jiffy because their shipping is like ridiculously fast. Otherwise, I might order straight from the website. It just depends on, sometimes Jiffy has sales. It just depends on who was cheaper that day. All right, I am about to press draw. Good luck, everybody. All right, Z and Z Creations, congratulations. Let me put my email address on the screen. There is my email address. Go ahead and send me an email with your mailing address, and I will get this in the mail sometime this week. Let me know that you're still here and you got my email address. And I think I am going to do an updated video because I used this like last year was the last time I used it. But I really do like this product a lot. Okay, great. So yeah, we'll get this in the mail sometime this week. But that's all I have for this live, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. As always, I definitely appreciate it. You guys have a good night, a safe night. Maybe I'll use this next week too. This bling and Atlanta vinyl puff. I think I'll use that as well. But all right, you guys, have a good night. Have a good week. I will see you guys. If not in the comment section of somebody else's live, then definitely next week. Next week is also the Monday before Thanksgiving, right? Let me look at my calendar. What's today? I don't even know what today is. Today's the 18th. So next week is the 25th, which is, yes, the week of Thanksgiving. My mom's birthday is on the 27th. Maybe I'll make some shirts for my mom. But all right, I will see you guys next week. Have a good night. Have a good week.